Well, welcome to the Top Gun Show, where I try to bring you new providers, new technologies, and introduce you to the best professionals in the industry, all so you can make informed decisions. Today, I'd like to welcome Joel O'Brien, the VP of Solutions Engineering for OOMA, the sponsor of the Top Gun Show. When OOMA acquired BroadSmart in 2019, they got more than a customer base. They got Joel O'Brien, the VP of Solutions Engineering. Joel quickly worked to integrate practices into one well-oiled machine, and as of late has been instrumental in rolling out AirDial, OOMA's very own POTS replacement solution. His deep knowledge of compliancy requirements for fire life safety has been key with engaging with customers and partners alike to build trust and strong engagements. Joel, welcome to the Top Gun Show.
Hey, thanks a lot, Steve. I really appreciate being here and you bringing me in on this very important topic, POTS line replacement. Obviously a hot topic right now with what's going on in the industry, with the copper sunsetting and POTS lines effectively going away and going up in price dramatically. Thank you.
Yeah, and there's a few POTS replacement services out there. Because it is such a very hot topic. I mean, some people are paying $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a line for POTS. So how does OOMA stand out in that competitive nature?
Very competitive. Obviously, we're going to be price competitive, number one, right? No one's going to beat us on price, but we're very value added beyond just replacing the POTS lines at face value, right? We work universally for a variety of applications, including fire panels, fire life safety, elevator call boxes, fax machines and voice and door and gate entry systems. So we're a mixed use type of solution, right? We're not just dedicated to a certain application that replaces or could replace POTS lines. We're much more than that. Then we've got the value added visibility, control and management and monitoring on the back end, which is very unique to OOMA and our solution.
Okay, that's great. Great answer. And you may have touched on this next question in that previous answer, but when you go up against other POTS replacements, where are you winning and why? How are you stacking up against that competition?
Great question, Steve. And a lot of it is that, at OOMA, we control and maintain the complete stack. So we're responsible for the software, the hardware, the gateway at the customer location, as well as the back-end infrastructure. That's something that not everybody, all the competition really does, right? We see a lot of cobbled together solutions out there. They're not necessarily compliant and have multiple points of failure. But ours is our solution really built on compliance first and foremost, and you can use it again for a variety of applications where you need mission critical analog services to still work.
It sounds like it might be complicated. Is it very easy to deploy and make work?
Yeah, it's very, very easy. So we have onboard RJ11 interfaces, those telephone plugs that you can just plug in. We've got 4 interfaces per device. The installation device comes with a back panel, so you can actually mount it to a backboard in the D mark or the minimum point of entry in a telephone, telephone room. And if you need to wire it in, you can literally just plug it in most cases. So it's very easy to set up as well. OOMA Professional Services, and with our service delivery team, as part of a project managed approach, we configure everything for you out of the gate. But if you want to change interfaces later on, or the phone numbers, or set up the 911 addresses yourself, it's very easy for the customer to do any of that through the online portal from anywhere.
Nice. I love it. Not too many buyers wake up in the morning going, man, today is the day. I'm going to replace my POTS. But when they're getting bills for $400, $500, $600 per line, they need to reach out to OOMA right away, don't they?
Absolutely, and that's compelling. Again, we do soup to nuts, turnkey, project managed implementations, right? So we're going to do a highly consultative and collaborative session with that opportunity, right? And we'll make sure we go through everything about it. We'll coordinate the actual installation. If you need professional installation, we do that as well. And then we're going to support it for the life of service that you have with OOMA.
Great. I love it. Well, Joel, I know you're a big fan of the Top Gun Show. You've got a highly coveted, life-changing Top Gun Show coffee mug right there. I know you're a big fan of the show. I know there are millions and millions of people watching you right now. Why don't you tell the viewers a fun little known fact about yourself?
Yeah, great question. We got a few of them, but I'll pick one out. Most people don't know, and even in the industry, that I was married. I actually got married in South America, in Lima, Peru. Yeah, my wife is from the U.S. Or my wife is from Peru, but I met her in the U.S. But we got married by church some 22 years ago, and I remember. Large wedding, lots of family on her side, of course, over 400 people in attendance in this tiny church that was completely made of gold on the inside. Every decoration, every ornament was laced with gold, and it was quite the experience, the whole thing, and it was a great experience for me at the time.
Wow, I mean, did you marry the Queen of Peru? Or I mean, well, that's
you would have thought.
that's,
Yeah, you would have thought, but no.
Did you ride in on a white stallion or anything?
Didn't do any of that. No, it didn't. It didn't get that crazy or that interesting. But yeah, just a lot of people, especially on her side. She's got such a big family that's there in country, and it's just a mystical. That whole area of South America is a magical, mystical place, and everybody should try to get out there and visit, especially the Cusco and Machu Picchu, right? One of the wonders of the world.
Yeah, very cool. Great. Thanks for sharing that with me. So anyway, Joel, I know you're busy. I'll let you get back to work. I'm sure you're making OOMA skyrocket like OOMA's doing right now. I appreciate that. Thanks for carving out time out of your busy day to be on the Top Gun Show, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Stephen. Really appreciate the time yourself. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.